Look, it's nothing more painful than waking up and feeling like you don't have a purpose, waking up sad and depressed about starting your day, waking up feeling overwhelmed before you even step out of the bed, and sometimes even waking up wishing that you didn't wake up. I know everyone can't relate to that feeling, but I definitely know there's some people that can. And I was some people. For a good piece of my adult life, that was me. I was waking up every day just depressed, sad, hopeless, honestly hating my life. I didn't like the jobs I worked. I didn't like where my finances was. My love life wasn't the best. Being a mom was hard. I didn't have any confidence. I didn't like my body. I didn't like where I lived. I can go on and on with the things that I didn't like. I went so many years feeling like that being like that started to be more of my normal than not. I always felt like I had more bad days than good. Even to the point that when things was good, I used to be like, things are a little bit too good. I'm pretty sure something bad is about to happen. I literally used to think like that. And one day I just got tired, y'all. I said, if I didn't change and have a new way of looking at life, then I don't think I would have been able to survive life. So that's when I began my journey to completely transform myself inside and out. And I'm gonna share with y'all 3 things that I did and 3 things that I still do that has changed my life forever. But a disclaimer, these 3 things only work if you do them consistently. I don't care how bad it gets. I don't care how tough it is. Only way to change is to change. Only way to get something different is to do something different. And I'm not saying this journey is easy. It's actually not supposed to be easy. The growth is going to come in the challenge. And the challenge is going to be being consistent and being patient. You wouldn't buy an apple that grew on a tree overnight because more than likely it's either not real or it's not ripe. You will only want to eat an apple that took its time to grow on a tree and went through the challenges of becoming a seed to a tree to an apple. You wouldn't want an apple that is genetically modified from a factory. So basically embrace these 3 things and the patience and consistency that it comes with, just like you would that ripened apple. Number 1, you have to change your perspective. Anytime you have a negative thought or a limiting belief, you have to reframe it immediately. So if you see something you want or there's something you want to do and the first thing you say is, I can't afford it, you have to recognize that that is a negative belief and thought. Once you recognize it, you have to find a different way of looking at it and changing your wording of how you think about it and even how you speak about it. Because our thoughts and what we say manifest into our reality. I know this is true through studying and knowledge and reading a lot of books recently, but more so through the proof that I've given to myself. All those years of speaking negatively, did it change or bring me anything better? Or did my life basically stay the same and I kept repeating the same cycles? So that was proven. I spoke negative and I kept getting negative. So when I learned, you know what, let me try something different. Let me try to think about this more in a different way. And when I would think, I can't afford that, immediately I would change the I can't afford that to, you know what can I do to afford that? Or I would change into, I'm excited to be able to receive that one day because I know that if I can see it, I can have it. In the beginning, it feels like you're lying to yourself. But in the end of the day, you really aren't. It is really true. And in the end of the day, why not just speak positively about it? Why not try that method? Because the other way, speaking negative, doesn't work. So what is it going to hurt to just try to speak positive? And the more I did that, the more life has changed. And not only changed the way I think and speak, it changes the way I feel. And I'm now actually seeing the change happen in my life on a daily basis. Even on my worst days, y'all. Okay, that's number 1. Change limited beliefs and change your perspective. Okay, number 2. Celebrate the small wins. I don't care how small it is. It could be as small as folding your laundry when you first took it out the dryer. If you're done with folding that 1 load instead of the 10 loads you used to have to fold at once, celebrate it. Be happy. Be proud of yourself. What this is doing is training your brain. It's building momentum to notice progress. And when you do that, it automatically makes you feel more abundant and successful, and it keeps you in the present moment. Instead of folding the clothes and thinking about all this stuff that you didn't do or could have did, or all the stuff you gotta do and need to do, you're thinking about the past and the future. No, you're gonna celebrate the fact that you're folding the clothes on time. You're not letting your laundry pile up like you used to. You're celebrating the fact that you are doing the things that you said you're gonna do, and you're not focused on anything but the right now. And when you do that with the small things, God will see that you're ready for the bigger things. He won't feel like you're ready for the bigger things if he can't even see you celebrate the small ones. So train your brain on the small stuff and always do it. Even when you get the bigger things, continue to train your brain to celebrate the smallest wins. Number 3, which is my favorite, and I speak about this a lot, so if you follow me, you're going to be like, girl, you talk about this all the time. Yes, I do, and I will always talk about this because it's my favorite. And honestly, this one particular practice saved my life. Like, without doing this, I don't even know if I'll be here right now doing this video. So number 3 is gratitude, y'all. Gratitude. Really, the other 2 things I spoke about still align with gratitude. I need you to get up in the morning. I don't care how you feeling. Tired. I don't care if you got to go to a job you don't want to go to. I don't care if you got to deal with some kids that's bad and running around the house being loud. I don't care what it is. You wake up in the morning, and before you do anything, I mean anything, before you touch your phone, before you put your foot on the floor, I want you to say 3 things you're grateful for out loud. You can say it in your head too. They're just as powerful. Thoughts and the way we speak. But I like to say it out loud because it literally gives me energy to get my day started. My favorite thing to say is, thank you, God, for letting me hear. Thank you for my hearing. Because without my hearing, I wouldn't even heard my alarm go off. That's one of my favorite things. Then obviously, thank you, God, for letting me wake up. Thank you for my sight. Thank you for allowing me to open my eyes and I actually can see stuff. Trust me, there's people who are deaf and blind who are still thanking God. So if you do have your sight and your hearing, you definitely should be thanking God. And the third thing I usually say is thank you for the day. Thank you for the opportunities that you're bringing to me. Thank you for the good news that I'm going to receive today. Just focusing on the senses that God granted me, sight, hearing, feeling, smell, and thanking him for the opportunities that I don't even know about yet. Something about doing those things for me personally just makes me want to get out the bed, to the point where I'm starting to get up without my alarm now. And I never consider myself a morning girl, but I get up before the sun, before my alarm clock, majority of the days of the week, because now I have purpose. Now I can see all the good in my life because I can only think about the good in my life. Even when things are bad, I find something good in it, y'all. My car broke down the other day, y'all. It was at the most inconvenient time. At least that's what it felt like. And in the moment, I could have easily lost it because I have before in the past. But instead, I thanked God. I thanked him in advance for something I didn't even know what I was thanking him for. I said, look, God, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this is happening right now. But I know it's for a reason. And I know the reason is big because anytime I go through something that seems really difficult or something that in the past I had a hard time being able to overlook, it was for a bigger reason. So I can clearly see that now, even before I could see what the bigger reason is. And when I say just within those moments, the bigger reasons start pouring in. I'm not even gonna go on the list because my testimony is still building, y'all. But just know I have met one of the nicest women I ever met in the world. She got me a tow truck for free. Never knew this woman. Literally met that woman that day. She let me use her AAA benefits to get my car towed when I was about to have to pay $350 just to get it towed to the car shop to get it fixed. That was just one of the many big things God had. And I'll come back and give the rest of my testimony because, like I said, I'm still in it. But I'm just letting y'all know I am grateful for whatever reason that happened. And the win that I celebrated in that, the small one, was the simple fact that when this happened, I was able to be a completely different person. I wasn't scared. I didn't have fear. I cried a little, I'm not gonna lie, because it was just out of nowhere. I had no clue. But once I got the tears out, which was okay, we're humans. We can feel our feelings. I went right back into gratitude and thank God for whatever he was doing. When the tow truck quoted me $350, I didn't say, oh my God, I can't afford this. I said, God, I don't know how you're gonna do it, but I know you're gonna make a way. And boom, this lady literally pulls up right when I got off the phone with the tow truck company. Thoughts shape your reality. You want a new reality? You gotta think different. Okay, that's it. Bye.